Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Let's continue with Might and Magic 3. I have done reading up on what I am supposed to do, so we could possibly finish this tonight. A radical thought. It turns out it's not really that complicated what I need to do, but I did miss a few things, I think. Okay, also, to help me, I have written down all the locations of all the ultimate power orbs. I, however, have not been keeping track of where I've taken them from, so I haven't ticked any of them off. I can be pretty sure. So let's see. There's 4 in the Dragon's Cave. I don't believe I've gotten all of those because I haven't finished clearing out that dungeon. We will probably go over there now and do that. Then there's 2 in the Halls of Insanity, Dark Warrior Keep, Cathedral of Carnage, Tomb of Fear. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all those. So I'm going to put a tick next to those. Because I'm pretty sure I remember getting at least 2 from a bunch of those dungeons which require keys. There was 3 in the aft storage sector. I think that is the dungeon which is located on the main landmass to the west. Let me have a look at the item we got. This interspatial transport box. We will use it. And let's go to map 1. Right. So this is Fountainhead. So if I just go south, I will be able to check what the pyramid here is. Forward storage sector. That is not actually on the list, so I don't think there was any ultimate power orbs located in here. Okay. Is there anything which I want to do while I'm in here? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I finished this. Okay, so if we go town portal and if I go to Swamp Town, then actually getting back to it, I'm pretty sure I got all 4 of the ultimate power orbs for the Maze from Hell, because I remember I made note to get all those. I think I got 4. People should have an even number. If I got all 4. 8, 6, 4. Yes, right. So let's see. That would be 18, which I've gotten so far. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I believe I got 4 orbs from one of the other pyramids. I forget which one it was though. And I might have gotten 2 from the Dragon's Cave, so that would equal up to the 18. Let's go in here. This is the main engine sector. So, yeah, I think I got all 4 from here. Because I think there was 2 in here. And there was another 2 in here. Let me just have a look at a map for that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so main engine sector. Maybe I didn't get them from here. I'm having a look at a map and it's showing me they're kind of hidden here. If I go up here to beta engine sector, did I get the password for that? Alpha section sector level. No. So if I go down here, yeah, this is sub level. Apparently not. Sub level. Did I put that into the wrong thing? Is that actually for this one? You feel a floating sensation, followed by disorientation. Okay, so that was for beta. Right, so this place here, there was 2 ultimate power orbs. One in here, which we got. And the other one wasn't in there, it was in here. Okay, so we've got both of those. So beta engine sector, there's actually 4 here too. That means I think I got both of them. Because the squares where they're picked up are visible. Yeah, there was one here, and there was one down here in there. So I've gotten all of them in the beta engine section. Okay, I don't think I've been to the alpha engine sector. That's the one. That's the pyramid. I think you get there from the pyramid in the desert. So we can do that. Then there's the... Then the pyramid in the middle is linked up to... I think that's from... No, the forward storage is the one on the main island. So I think Central Command is the one from the burning heights, blazing heights. But then from forward storage, we need to go to aft storage. Yeah. Okay. I think I understand how these are all linked together. Because all these little dungeons underground, all these pyramid dungeons, they sort of loop on each other. So let's go back in there. And we'll go back up to the surface. Okay. But I want to go north. Right. So, walk of water, please. Thank you. We'll just have a snooze. And I don't want to go to the pyramid here. I want to go to the dragon cave, which is over here. Because we didn't finish this area. Now, we might actually have some difficulty doing this. I don't truly believe it myself, but we'll see. Because of reasons. Okay, so you can cast... Ooh, actually, let me think. I might want to do this another way. Let me do something kind of smart. So if I cast Lloyd's Beacon, spell failed. Okay, I can't cast it in here. Then we will cast it out here. Cast Lloyd's Beacon. Set it here. Okay. So Lloyd's Beacon is cast here. Now, if I cast... Town Portal and go to Blistering Heights. Now, there's a bunch of statues in here which give you bonuses, but I believe there's actually one which is also located out in the... main island, and I forget what that place is called. Blazing map. Yeah, that's the city, but I don't want the city. I want I want the area which it's located in. Isle of Fire. That's it. Okay, so on the Isle of Fire, there is a shrine, which is going to be useful because it'll give us a bunch of resistances, I believe. Well, this map's not useful. I'm looking at another one, and it's just lists it as an X as well. Okay, well... we can pick up these. Actually, let's rest until morning. That way it won't just wear off immediately. Okay, whatever. Let's go. So is it that one to our south there? Cast protection from elements, fire. The center of the hut is a shrine with icons of fire, cold, electric, energy, poison, and magic. The icons start to glow as you approach, and the hut is filled with a swirl of colored lights. Your resistance to the elements is magically increased. Excellent. That's what I wanted. So now, if we cast Lloyd's Beacon and we return, we're in front of the dungeon, and we can enter the dragon cavern, and we have all our resistances still buffed, because I'm pretty sure no time passes when you use your teleport like that. Let's see our resistances. Yes, very nice. And this is important because it raises energy and magic as well. So we'll save. We'll also get you to cast some other resistances as well. Not because we particularly need them, but I feel better with them on. Oh yeah, you can cast Heroism. Blessed. Holy bonus. And you can cast Power Shield. There we go. Okay. Let's clear out the rest of this dungeon. Right, so again, we cleared out most of this already. I think, or at least we killed a number of the dragons in here. Ooh, before I forget. We have, yeah, our kinetic weapons on, so no, don't discard. Remove that. Equip the obsidian saber. Kinetic longsword. There you go. Remove that. And equip the obsidian saber. There we go. You have a kinetic cudgel. Remove that. Equip 5. You're fine with the broadsword. Your leather armor is broken. You have a dino crown. Oh, right, because you're wearing something else. Okay. This wall can be broke. Hello. Wow, one shot. Oh, what's this say? 5 east, 5 south. We have a lot of frost resistance. But it's still hurting us a bit. At least some of us a bit. Okay, ooh, there's a ultimate power orb. A katana, short bow, a glaive, a shield. Let's have a look. What have we got? Platinum katana, don't need it. Emerald short bow, don't need it. Platinum glaive, don't need it. Obsidian shield, I don't need that. We've already got enough obsidian stuff. A cutlass, a box, a ring, a cudgel. Exacto cutlass. Don't need it. Obsidian box. Someone holding onto a box? You have an exacto box. A kinetic ring. No, that gives you energy resistance. You got velocity boots for speed. You got kinetic boots. Give the kinetic boots to Azhag. And you can take this kinetic ring, and you can equip that. Azhag's got obsidian boots. I mean... We've already faced against Terminators, and I don't think I can stack enough, like, kinetic resistance to really... nullify their attacks, and I wasn't hitting them with melee anyway. I was killing them with implosions. That seems to work fine. I just have to rest after every battle, so yeah, I don't think it's all that important. I have the kinetic resistance now and the kinetic weapons. Dyna Cudgel. I don't need that. I think that's electrical damage. Whatever. Yep. I will take this ultimate power. Okay, so what did this mean? 5 east. 5 south. Huh. Let me save. So if I stand here and we do teleport. Spell failed. What about here? Spell failed. Is there another writing on the wall saying, like, here? No? Okay, well, let's keep that in mind for later. Oh, hello. Another Dagron. Boots, shield, shield, boots. Hold on, I gotta check my inventory. Platinum boots. Don't need them. Sapphire shield. Don't need it. Obsidian shield. Don't need it. Gold boots. Don't need it. Okay, thank you for waiting your turn. Okay, well, that's everything in here. Let's go down this way. Oh, hello. Where'd you pop up from? And you. Five east, 1 north. Six west, 2 north. Ah, hello. Right. This is what I was worried about. Frankly, that looks terrifying. This is the Dragon Lord. And the fact he hasn't killed us means that our resistances are working well. I believe he does like 1,000 damage. Energy damage? Let me actually have a look. Okay. Oh no. Dragon Lord is a unique monster. It uses a ranged attack that deals 232 energy damage. It is immune to all types of damage except physical. Okay. It does have 10,000 hit points though, so that's a fair amount. I like the animation for it, and I believe there's only one of these. Splat. Implosion, please. Oh no, it's immune to it. Okay, so we just have to beat it up in melee. Dope. Half of me, please. Well, you're dead. Quick, nature's cure. There we go. We get 250,000 gold, 1,000 gems, a broadsword. Just one item. Broadswords and starbursts. Okay. Don't really want that. I'm pretty sure we had space for more items if we dropped them. Yeah, we did. Okay, so, yeah, and there's the other ultimate power orb. Let's... heal. Round it up. There we go. You can cast a power cure on yourself. Okay. Belt, robes, hand axe, orb. Oh, there was another thingy here. Photon belt. I think that's let me have a look at my item list. Yeah, that's might. So that's 47 might. Do I want that? You got a kinetic belt. What's your belt? Diamond belt. Obsidian belt. What is your might anyway? 130. 156. Well, I guess you don't really need your diamond belt. 16 AC when you're buffed like that. Robes of implosions. Well, you don't need that. Okay, equip that. You now have 103 might. You'll find ectoplasmic orb. Oh, interesting. So that gives plus 20 magical resistance. Rather rare, but we don't need that. Okay, pick up the ultimate power orb. So I believe then we have all of them in here. I thought there was only 2. Didn't we pick up 3? 1, 2. No. Okay, there was 2 in here. Chainmail, shield, plate armor, ring. Noxious chainmail. Don't need it. Yeah, because you've got 1 and you've got 1. So we got 3 in here. So we got 1 previously. So I think that's all of them. Damn it. Pencil broke. Okay. You get a Flumberg. I think because I didn't go through other people's inventories. Flumberg of the Gods. That gives divine intervention, which is quite useful. I think we've got an of the Gods item, so we'll get rid of that. Emerald plate armor. Don't need that. Platinum shield. Don't need that. Gold ring. Definitely don't need that. A glaive, leather armor, trident, split mail. Obsidian glaive. Don't need it. Scorching tiara. Scorching trident. Don't need it. Noxious leather armor. Don't need it. Split mail of enchantment. Don't need it. Six west, 2 north. Let me write all these down. So if I go back up the corridor, 5 east. One north. Six west. And 2 north. Okay, where was the other? Other ones. Here we go. 5 east. Five south. Great. I didn't mean to step in that, but nice that we got some gems. Oh, hello. Another dragon. Cameo. Platinum cameo. Crossbow, longbow, box, wakizashi. Diamond crossbow. Don't need it. Boxer duplication. Don't need it. And the platinum longbow. Don't need it. Gold wakizashi. Definitely don't need it. Jewel, longbow, cape, longbow. Gold longbow, don't need it. Gold cape, don't need it. Platinum longbow, don't need it. Okay. Now you've done it. Gone too deep. Your bones will lie in a rotten heap. I beg to differ. Rhyming skull. I don't really know where to do this. Let me have a rest. Because I'm pretty sure there is a room with more treasure in it, but where I'm going to have to teleport from, I don't know. 5. Like, do you mean from here? Hey! There we go. A million gold. 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 Pretty nice. But is there more? Spell failed. What about east again? No. North? No. Hmm. Oh, I got something. Let me try like 7. No. Okay. Okay. Well, we found a bit of it. Let me have a look at a map. No. What's this place called? Dragon Cavern. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know how those hints work. If we go down here to here, I think. No. Here. No. here. So if we go here, we can teleport into another room, get some more treasure. Then if we stand here, we can teleport 5 squares into this hallway. We can teleport another 5 squares this way. Some more treasure. And then you teleport 4 squares from here. So 4 squares from here. Into this hallway. Yeah, I don't get the instructions. 5 east, 5 south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what? 5 east? I guess that would lead you to it. But it just feels like not much to go on. Oh well. Super secrets, I guess. Right. So we have all 4 of the power rules from the Dragon's Cavern. If we cast Town Portal, which we can't do in here, we'll just walk out then. Okay, so with 4 more power orbs, we need to give them to another one of the kings. Okay, so I have 4. I think. Do I have 4 or do I have 3? I think I have 3, don't I? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 3. I was counting how many we got from the actual dungeon overall. Well, we'd already picked up 1 from there, so we have 3. So I can't give all 3 to Zealot because that will put him at 11. So I can give them to Tumult or Malefactor. I think I'll give them to Malefactor. We'll go to Swamp Town. And we'll head north to Mr. Evil Guy's castle and drop these off there. Hello, here you go. Thank you. So we should have 8 for him now. 7. Right, yes, because we had 3. Okay, now. Let's see, that's 8, 14, 21? Yeah. Out of 31. Okay, 10 more to go. But that doesn't add up. Did I not get all of them from the Dragon's Cavern? Hold on. Well, I don't actually have to teleport there. It's right over here. Okay, let's check back in here. So they're all to the south. Good job. Okay, so in this room, there would be one here. And there is not one here. So, actually one, like, here. So we got that. This way. Down here. There would be two. There would be one over here. No. There would be one here. And there would be one over here. Okay, we got those. And we go up this wing and down here. There would be one in here, right at the end, right here, which we got. Okay, so we do have all four from the Dragon's Cavern. That's all fine. There must be another place which I miscalculated one from. Let's have a look at here. This is the beta engine sector. This has 4, which would be located. Got 2. Yeah, there's none down there. There's none down here. And, let's see, beta engine sector. Yeah, we got all 4 in here. So, okay. I'll put a double tick for there. I'm positive I got both of the 2 from the Cathedral Carnage, because we solved the puzzle for that. Dark Warrior Keep, I believe we did. Hello, welcome, Pigrafo. I got the M&M questing. Pretty good. We're pretty close to the end of it. I'm just trying to figure out all the where we got all the ultimate power rules from, and where we still have to get them. Because I'm counting, but I'm off by 1. So I must have picked up one in one of the engine areas when I was wandering through them. I don't think I would have gotten any from the main engine sector. Let's see. Primary. Oh. Yes, right. Because looking at this map, I know where all the ultimate power orbs are here, and we haven't gotten any of them, so I haven't explored where they are, so that's fine. Let me see. Hang on. Does this do something? Ah, that teleported me. Okay, so we can get this one. That's one. This teleports us over here, where we can get another one. That's two. Can we cast teleport in here? No. Okay. Oh, I see how that works, I think. Okay. So, to aft engine sector. Okay, we'll go here. Let me just write down, we got two from the main engine sector. Okay, so now we're in here. There's another one here. There's three in this place. I'm going to leave that there. And this leads to Fountainhead. Actually, hold on. Let me, get this image. And I'll open it up in Paint. Okay, so I got let's see. Okay, so I got that one, and I got that one. That one, that one, that one, and that one. I could get this one because I'll just mark it down. There we go. That leads to the main engine sector. What if I go back here? Oh, that puts me back out here. Okay. Then I can get the rest of them. So we go behind here. Does that age me? No. There's another one in here. We'll grab that. So that's number 3 here. We touch this, it will put us back over here. No. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. They both lead to the same place. I want to go back to the main engine sector. Go back down here. And it will be this one here. Will lead us to the other crystal. And then that puts us back here. We can teleport this way. No. I actually want to go to Fountainhead now. There we go. So we should have 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got all of the ones in the main engine sector. And we got one of the ones in the aft storage. Let me just mark them on my map here. Okay, cool. Okay, so that means we have 26 now. We should have 26. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 17, 21. Yep, that's 21. And then 5, that's 26. So who should we give these 5 to? Ah, we've come at an interesting point. So we'll need to go to the tavern. And we'll remove Cheery. We'll give Sir Canham back into our group, because we need to drop some of these ultimate power orbs into his inventory. Because if we give all 5 of them to one person, that will put all of them over to 11. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. 6 plus 5 is 11. Yeah. So, because I'm wanting to, you know, collect all of them, we'll give you... Not you. You 2 of them. That puts us down to 3. That means I can give... three of them to Malefactor. That will put him up to 10. That means we won't need to give him any more. And I'm going to give the last one to Tumult, just because he's, like, the neutral guy. So it'll be like a balance between good and evil and neutral, kind of. It doesn't work like that, but let me imagine it does. Okay, so we should have 3 in our inventory now. We'll go back in here. Remove you. Add you. Okay, now we can teleport to Swamp Town. Go up here. Here we go. Thank you. He has 10 orbs. Orbs. Let's go back to Fountainhead. Actually, that makes it even easier, because I can just go get those 2 from Canham. And then give those 2 to the good king. We still have all the sequencing cards. Yep. Okay. And then I don't have to worry about, you know, giving too many to any of the other ones, because then I can just give all the others I find to the remaining dude. Okay, so we have 2. We do. He needs 2. He does. Okay. And that will leave 5 for Tumult. There you go. Yep. I don't know how many of the ancient artifacts of good and evil neutrality there are. I've gotten 11 good artifacts, 9 evil and 9 neutral. I'm not too interested in collecting all of those. I've missed some somewhere, but whatever. because you just get experience or money for that. So whatever. And that doesn't play into the main plot like the orbs do. Okay, so that will be 26 now, I think it is, out of 31. So that means 1, 2. I must have gotten one in the Alpha Engine region. Let me have a rest. We can go back over to the desert area. Yeah, just over there. Okay, let me save also, because we still haven't seen something, and it could happen while we're walking around on the water. No, no, no. Oh yeah, this is the island where the seashells appear. You have to be on, I think, day 90? It's actually nearly then. Uh, 99th day of the year. Let's just camp out here for a while. I would like to show this off. So. 85. We're having a island holiday. 88. How much food do we have? 21 days. Okay, that's fine. $91. $94. That'll be 95. 96. 97. 98. And oh, okay, we got it. The shell induces an overwhelming feeling of peace and contentment. The message before would have said something like, "There's a swirling of, you know, a swirling cyclone picks up the dirt and tosses it away, revealing a shell. The shell induces an overwhelming feeling of peace and contentment. Mesmerized by its effects, the party wakes from a trance one day later." That would be so that you can't pick up multiple on the same day. So, Shell of Serenity. Okay, and it should be day 100 or day 0 because there's 99 days in a year. Happy New Year. Okay, let's cast Walk of Water and we can go deliver this. Let me save. And we need to go all the way down to the corner here with the mermaid on it. Though I wonder how my characters are going to get fall in love again. Like a timid fawn, she accepts the gift of the shell and continues her mysterious song. 250,000 experience. Yeah, people are in love. Can I cure that at the at the temple? Yeah, okay, you can. Good. Please, cure me of my love. There we go. Okay, so that's what you do. Once a year, you can get a shell, and it can give you 250,000 experience. At this point in the game, that's really not that much, so it's kind of whatever. But hey, that might have ticked off one of the things for our awards, or for our quests or something. Let's see. Take the precious sea shells to the nymph Thea and become enchanted by her siren song. Well, we did that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back over here. And we need to keep going this way. There we go. So we're now on the desert island again. We actually haven't been here for a while. There is loot buried in the desert here. If we dig it up, yeah, we get attacked by these, vulture rocks. Which we have no problem defeating. Good. Kinetic amulet. Velocity charm. Actually, velocity charm. Do you have a charm? You have a quartz charm. Drop that. You can have this velocity charm, because I want you to be faster. Zoom. What amulet do you have? Emerald amulet. Your AC is 152. You can drop that. Wear the kinetic amulet. Obsidian plate armor. Well, we've already got that on both of our lead characters. Nobody else can wear it, so we'll drop it. Okay. Right, does anyone else not have anything? No? Okay. So yeah, we can deal with those rocks no problem now. There's actually something else I want to have a look at. So, if we go over to the Blistering Heights, or the Isle of Fire, rather. I think there's enemies around here. Not major demons. We've dealt with those before. But I think there's some enemies around here which we haven't seen before. I'm not going to go exploring the entire ocean. Aside from where we've been, there's nothing in it. Oh, hello. We haven't seen this. Okay, so, yeah, Pirate Queen. Pirate ship pulls up alongside us. Upon finding the exquisite pearl you carry and otherwise hidden tenderness in the Pirate Queen surfaces against her will. Come, yes, Swami, she cries to her men. 100,000 experience. We have no need of these meager squanderings. Give them 25,000 gold pieces to weigh them down and throw them back into the waters. Having been thrown back into the water, you bob helplessly in the waves until you wash ashore at Swamp Town. Even though we have water walking. Okay, so that's what the pearls of youth and beauty or whatever they are for. Precious pearl of youth and beauty. She took one of those and gave us some gold in return and some experience. If you don't have one, they'll take all of your gold. So, lovely. I thought there was... Nope. I found him again. Okay, so yeah, obviously you can only do that so many times because there's only so many pearls in the game. I guess if you wanted to be absolutely really careful, you could just, you know, deposit all of your gold in the bank before you go walking around in the ocean. Because I can't steal what you don't have in your inventory. Leprechaun scimitar, don't need it. Obsidian pike, don't need it. Katana of sunrays, don't need it. Okay. Yeah, I did think there was like some enemies out on the ocean which would attack us. But I don't know. I mean, that's the edge of the map right there. If I find that Pirate Queen, I'm just going to reload. But I thought they were near the Isle of Fire. The whirlpools? A wooden crate bobs in the center of the whirlpool. Search crate, yes. Found a wakizashi, a belt, and a dragon, a velocity belt. What type of belt do you have? Genius belt. Okay, that's fine. What have you got? Kinetic belt. You know what? You can actually discard that. No, no, no. Equip. There we go. More speed. Dragon worm. We just kill it one hit. Oh, actually, there's a bunch of them. What about this one? I wonder where the enemies I'm thinking of are. It's because I've been, again, because I've been reading a another Let's Play of this, so it showed like, I guess like Kraken type enemies in the ocean, but I don't know. I thought they would be near the Isle of Fire, but that don't seem to be. Okay, whatever. Did you do something to him? No. Noxious Wakizashi. Don't need that. Belt of Resurrection. Don't need that. Holy Bardich. Don't need that. Don't need that. Kinetic Trident. Don't need that. Obsidian Hand Axe. Can Azag use that? He's got an Obsidian Club. So he doesn't need... I don't think he can use that. Obsidian Cape. Who has the lowest AC among us? You have 80. Irala's only got 90. Jeez. Because I've replaced so much of her armor with what's it called? Resistances. You can have this obsidian cape. Obsidian shield. No, we don't need that. Okay. Let's go to that pyramid. Some enemies long forgotten about over here. Alpha Engine Sector. Here we go. Okay. Actually, hold on. Too dangerous for us here. Right. Yeah, we need to... Okay, we'll set a Lloyd's Beacon here. You can cast Town Portal to Blistering Heights. We're going to get those buffs again. Which is just over here. Which is really, really useful. Return. And enter. Okay, now. What's behind here? Oh, a guardian. Another guardian. 3 guardians. Okay, there's a ultimate power orb. Hello. Get out of here. I think these crystals would just age us if we touched them. That's what they've done in the previous places. Aside from the ones which teleported us. That's a little mean of the developers. Oh yeah, all of them teleport you. All of them age you permanently. Except for these ones. Okay, and there's another one. What's this do? A strange voice swims around in your head. The words for Castle Bloodrain are Ogre and Nautic. We'll take that. There's not one down there. We'll take this one. So that's okay. Let's have a look in here. What's this do? The password for the Alpha Engine sector is warp. Okay. The word for the central control sector is creators. Central control sector creators. Yoink. Okay. And yeah, Quail will have to pick up the next one. The number for Arachnoid Cavern is 20301. Okay, you can take that. That's 4. That's all of them from the Alpha Engine sector. Okay, cool. With that done, we can go up here. And we can teleport to Wildebar. Slightly singed from all the energy which we were just walking through. You just check our numbers. Okay, so if we give 4, that will be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. Here we go. The power you now present to me will certainly assist in meeting this goal, but the balance is ever shifting. Bring me more orbs so the equilibrium can be maintained and my chaotic rule secured. There we go. So we actually have 10 orbs to each of the kings. But there is one more. And me getting 4 in the beta engine sector means that I hope there is one more in the aft storage sector, which I didn't get. I'm hoping. If there's not, oh boy. Let me think. Okay, so I think the forward storage sector we can get to over here through this one. Yep, here we go. Okay, we'll have a rest. Ow. Actually, you know what? Ow. Let's be the smart about this again. Cast Lloyd's Beacon. Set it here. Cast Town Portal, Blistering Heights. Yeah, okay. No. I want you to cast protection from elements fire. Thank you. We'll get those resistant buffs again. There we go. Lloyd's Beacon, return. Just in case we need to do any fighting with nasties in here. Okay, so there is no ultimate power orbs located in this place. However, if we go this way, being in here, down this hall, if we look now, we're in the central control sector. This is a little confusing, but we're like on the edge between two maps. Down here, you have to imagine the map is like, this is the forward storage sector. And this is the central control sector. We're in this tunnel down here. So if we keep heading along here, we'll eventually go into the aft storage sector, which we have been in. Up here, there is an ultimate power. Yoink. Good. Okay. So I did leave one over here. Let me have a look. No, I mean, I don't need to look, because there's not going to be another one, because I got the other one. The other one was at the end of this hallway here, which I ended up teleporting through. I guess you... Oh, no, I etherealized through that. I like that. It just smashed through the walls. And there was one at the end of the hallway there. Okay, and you know, there's just more answers to things in there. Out of order. To the arena. No, I don't want to go to the arena. Okay, we'll just head back down here. Thank you. We can enter the tube. And we're up on ground. Okay. Above ground. Now is the time when we're going to give this last doohickey to the king. Again, it doesn't matter which king you give it to. However, we will actually see something happen because of this. And now my scheme shall see fruition. I possess ultimate control, and exercise that control I will. Anarchy shall be the rule, and the Crimson Grail shall be its standard. 1 million experience each. And we get the blue priority pass card, which we need to finish the game. You have served me well, but I have no more need of you. Seek the culmination of your destiny below the pyramids. If we have a look at our characters, something here is a bit different. I wonder what it is. Everyone is now neutral. So yeah, when you give the last ultimate power orb, no, when you give the 11th ultimate power orb to one of the kings, deciding which one's going to win, depending on which king you give it to, it changes the alignment of everyone in your party to that alignment. So yeah, I made a party with 2 of good, 2 of evil, and 2 of neutral. Now everyone's neutral. Again, I don't think that really has any effect on anything in the game. So yeah, oh well. I think it affects some of the creatures which attack you, but right, now, if we go to Blistering Heights, we have a whole bunch of experience. We could probably trade up a bit. like we need to. Yes. We have 18 million gold. Where did I get all that from? Oh, the dragons, right. 16 million, 50. Oh, yes. Oh, training. Let me get everyone up to at least, like, level 90. This is ridiculous. And I'll just keep training cheering up, because, more... There we go. She needs 1,961 experience for level 134. No, my money. Not enough gold. Okay. So let's see. Irala is level 120. Frederick is level 87, which is not his max level, and not as high as I could get him. Brianna is level 92. Quail is level 90. Azeg is level 90. And Cheery is level 133, which is as high as I can train her for the moment. Good job, everyone. We spent all of our money. I gotta leave it at that? I mean, I guess I could do more training if I go and get the money from the other bank. Because that was just what I had in pocket. It's interesting how training doesn't actually increase your, like, your statistics. It just increases your hit points. And your spell points if you have them. How many spell points do you have? 3,192. And 1,995 hit points. Irala has 2,640 hit points. Everyone's got at least 1,000. That's fine. Let's save. Okay. No, don't leave Blistering Heights. Right, now that we've done that, let's actually go have a look at something, because, just to, you know, show off this. If we go back to the, good or evil castles. Oh dear. Once a glorious stronghold, Castle White Shield now lies in ruins. Both of them are like that. So they are actually destroyed. You can't enter them now. Okay, now we have the pass card. We actually do need to go to Blistering Heights because we need to go through the pyramid there. Let me save again. Let me rest up until it's a new day. There we go. If I do... Right. Protection from fire. We'll go here. We'll get the resistances again. Because we need to go to that pyramid. Okay, what's the time? Okay, we've still got like half a day. Central control sector. Save. Okay, last stretch. Now from here... It's actually all those things which had passwords on them, which I don't... Creators? Because of interference created by the renegade guardian Sheltem, the Kron and most of the Vans carried by this vessel were lost to the Great Sea of Terra. Well, we're lost in the Great Sea of Terra. This is backstory. Let's actually read this. The ancients draw their power from the heat and light of stars to create intricate mechanisms of society, then send these civilizations to cultivate developing worlds. The creators exist in a nebulous realm where they construct their plots and create vile, chaotic armies to disrupt the civilizations of the ancients. Okay. Spanning the farthest reaches of the universe, two super-developed societies, the Ancients and the Creator, are engaged in a galactic race for power. We're reading these out of order, but I don't know the proper order, so... we've drunk those. No. I don't want to go that way. Drunk those. Drunk those. This mission has been code-named the Great Experiment. It extends further away from the seat of the ancients than any other colonization. It is under much greater threat from the creators. Did we talk to you? Right, okay. Yep. Again, this is continuing on from the plot of Might and Magic 1 and 2. Sheltem is a character which popped up in the previous ones, as well as Korak, who we've been reading the notes of. Not all the time. Sometimes I forget. But, hey. What's the time? Okay. Let's continue down here. Let's, etherealize into that. Spell fail. Okay, we can't. Your blue card slides into the door slot, allowing passage. Entering main control sector. Okay. The air is filled with the smell of ether and the flickering of colored lights, like horrid lightning down the corridor to the left. Two robed figures battle among the plasm of magic so thick it hangs in the air like fog. It is Korak and Sheltem locked in mortal combat among the sparks of their supernatural clash. Sensing your presence, Korak looks away long enough to give Sheltem the chance to pass into a nearby transport tube. Cursing under his breath, Korak beckons you to follow before disappearing into the same transport tube. So apparently down there. But there's enemies to be. Ooh, there's a, what's it called there? Terminator. No, I want you to target the Terminator, and I want you to cast Implosion. There we go. There we go. Okay, will I be able to do this? Oh boy. There's a fight coming up, which, it's possibly the hardest in the game. Do I have... I have a whistle of implosions. Okay, so... remove this. Equip the whistle of implosions. I'm gonna save. I don't know, it's not, I don't know where it is, but I just know... What's this do? A sign next to the lever reads primary phaser batteries. Pull the lever? Yes. Okay, a neat little tune. The sign next to the lever reads torpedo launch control. Pull the lever? Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, I don't want to use the item until, it's fine. What's this? Escape pod activated. Identified as firstborn. Escape pod activated. Identified as second son. Intruder infiltration code red initiated. Well, there's an eradication for you. Okay, time to use that item, I think. To use an item in combat, invoke the use command on your turn. Oh, it is on my turn. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whoa! Dead. So, yeah. There's like 10 of the Terminators. Frankly, I don't know if we could win that. It's kind of horrifying. And I did just rest. Like, that's a lot of firepower. It's not gonna help that, I mean, basically it comes down to, can we succeed at our roles long enough to kill them all? There we go. However, someone is eradicated. Do I have a thingy of resurrection? Everything is broken. I do have of the gods. Well, that brought people back, but that didn't... Can Azag resurrect? No. I never taught you resurrection. If you can learn it. Oh, we can't go back. Okay. I'm gonna reload and try that again. Basically, if anyone but, Brianna gets eradicated. And Cheery, because we kind of need her. Okay. Brianna. Resurrect, please. Hide. Thank you. Save. Yeah, there's still more. Oh, it is equipped. Oh, I guess because it's broken, we can't do it. Oh, well, whatever. We have a phenomenal amount of spell points. It only costs 100 to cast this, so... cast a power cure, please, on her. Okay. No! Irala! Right near the end. Is there any more? Oh, hello. We get credits. Mighty Magic 3, Isle of Terra, designed and directed by John van Caneghem. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Game designers: John van Caneghem, Rolf Bollinger, Mark Caldwell, Eric Hyman. Programmed by Mark Caldwell, Andrew Caldwell, Douglas Grounds, Eric Hyman. Yay! Congratulations! Only masters of mighty magic possess the power to reach this terminal. Include the secret word KTOW when you register your score with the ancients to receive a special reward. Yeah, apparently, from what I read, other people saying, you would be able to send off for a certificate when you finish the game. And I guess, as the walkthrough I was watching, as I was reading, suggested, this might have had like a bit of extra stuff appended to it. Escape pod activate. I've seen that. Escape pod activated. Okay. So there you go. Oh, hello. There's another one. I really, really don't want there to be any more of you. Now get out of here. You thing's a weak source. You don't even eradicate me. And these iron wizards. I do like the design of the iron wizards, so they look cool. Okay. What's this say? Barely visible through the glassy exterior of the statue, lights wink and small mechanisms move and pulsate. How strange. Ah, there's another one in there. Lovely. What do you mean I can't break it? You serious? Etherealize? Where is it? I mean, I've got 103 might. Is that not enough? But I was able to break the other one. Yeah, look. Ah, let me in. We're just beating our heads against the wall. Let me in, let me in. Fine. Right, okay. Well, That's pretty much everything here. What's in here? I can't get in there, apparently. The transport tube gives no indication of destination. Enter the tube? No. The transport tube gives no indication of destination. Yes. What's this here? Ooh, neat. Animations. Cinematic.
Enter initialization sequence.
Okay. Well, I wonder what that is. We've learned that. We were told that. That is... Let's see. 6, 4, 5... 2, 3, 1.
Test subject code accepted. 6, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1. Recognized. Beginning message.
The grand experiment of the ancients, to use the technology of elemental manipulation to create a completely viable ecological and social microcosm. This microcosm was then to be transported to a distant biosphere, Terra, to supplant its indigenous ecosystem. The need was acknowledged for a central controlling unit capable of compensating for unexpected anomalies. Sheltem was created to be the overlord and guardian of Terra, the supreme law, but his conditioning was flawed. Seeing himself as the guardian of Terra, not of the ancients' colonization experiment, he rebelled against the invading army that was to be sent to his world. Sheltem was contained, but later escaped, determined to undermine the grand experiment. Learning from their earlier failure with Sheltem, the ancients created a new guardian named Korak. With his conditioning properly completed, the grand experiment was launched on its journey through the void. Korak's first duty was to eliminate the threat of Sheltem, then assume the role of guardian and overlord of the Terra colonization. Unable to stop the colonization of Terra, Sheltem has succeeded in disturbing the balance between the three alignments of men, a balance Korak must work to regain upon his return to Terra. However, Sheltem sees this as only a minor compensation, and has set out to exact revenge by sabotaging other experiments the ancients have scattered throughout the void. Compensation? Yeah. 2 escape capsules have disembarked from this vessel, the first occupied by Sheltem, the second by Korak. At Korak's request, a third has been prepared to follow their course for a rendezvous at whatever world Sheltem seeks to exact his revenge upon. Having proven yourself as an ultimate adventurer, Korak and the ancients ask your help in the adventures yet to come. Yes, if we hadn't gone to the end of the maze from hell and gotten the ultimate adventurer thingy, I don't think we would have been able to open the door, which took the blue key card, or something wouldn't have let us do something.
Message concluded.
It looks like they actually made a model of that ship, scanned it into computer. Congratulations, your final score is ridiculous. Please send this score to the Ancients headquarters, where you'll be added to the Hall of Legends. Yay! There we go. That's quite an ending for a game. Like, you get a whole little cutscene and all that. Ugh. Well. How interesting. And that's Might Magic 3. I think pretty much completely done. I think I did basically everything in it. I didn't do the arena. But that's just a whole series of fights for extra experience. Was there anything which I didn't do? I think I did all the dungeons. I found all the orbs. I didn't find all of the artifacts, but whatever. That was an incidental thing. You know, I wasn't too interested in actually doing that. So yeah, there we go. Thoughts of the game. Overall, it's an enjoyable game. I do like it. I like the random loot in it. I like the enemy designs. That's something which was entertaining throughout it. Just, there's so many different types of enemies. Exploring around the world was pretty fun, and the dungeons were neat to go through. The game... Hold on. Let me, Oh, an interesting thing is that I've only got one save slot on this. Whereas... Oh, it actually saved right at the end. Whereas, I've seen other people play this, and they actually have multiple save slots. I don't know why I've only got one, and other people I've watched playing this have got multiple. Might be an option somewhere. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Thoughts on the game. So yes, let's see. I like the dungeons, I like the looting, the randomized loot, that's cool. The different classes which you can choose. There's a nice variety. It sort of broadly spans like expert in specific field, and then you've got a hybrid between like a magic class and a melee class. So, you know, the knight is the pure might frontline warrior, and then the paladin is a split between a knight and a cleric, and then the cleric's the full healer cleric spellcaster. There's a bit more to it than that as well, because a cleric can wear more armor and weapons than, say, a sorcerer can. The sorcerer is just primary spellcaster. Archer being the halfway point between a knight and a sorcerer, and so on. There's actually a bunch of classes I didn't have in my party. I didn't have a ninja. I didn't have a barbarian. Which I think a barbarian is actually more of an endurance-based more of an endurance-based fighter, more about hit points than the knight, which is more about damage, I think. What else was there? Archer, ninja, archer, ninja, barbarian. That might have been the only ones which I didn't have in my party. Anyway, so yeah, things which I didn't really like about it. The game's balancing is weird. The beginning is really tough. Like, you're struggling to fight the bubble men, and it feels like every fight you have, you really have to work for. And it's a big deal when you... it feels like a big deal when you're able to go from the bubble men to the orcs outside the town, or the moose rats in Fountainhead. And it's sort of like... It feels like the spells and the healing you have is appropriate for what you're going up against at the time. Because you have, like, first aid, which heals, like, 6 hit points. That's a reasonable amount at the beginning. So, you know, things feel like a traditional RPG in that regard. You know, it's sort of balanced. To me, anyway. It feels balanced right at the beginning. Then there's, like, the part after you sort of go through the first few dungeons, like the Temple of Mu, I guess part of the Cyclops Caverns, and you're able to sort of freely roam around the overworld in that first landmass. It's sort of the mid-game, and I would count the mid-game from the point where I guess you're clearing out the landmass, the main western landmass, to when you've cleared out the swamp continent, or the swamp islands. Because once you do that, and you sort of get a bit of the way into progressing through the Isle of Fire from Blistering Heights, from that point onwards, it feels like it can even happen earlier, because it feels like the balancing starts getting away from the game, because it's like the early game takes a long time, the mid game is over really quickly, and then the end game is basically just steamrolling over everything which you haven't gotten to yet. That was my experience with it anyway. I felt like I was playing through it, well, I was being thorough, and I guess I delved into some areas like the Dragon's Lair a bit early, but I was able to defeat some of the enemies in there, and it was a reasonable challenge. But then once I did that, you know, the loot you get, just the jump from gold gear to obsidian is so ridiculously high that once you get like one piece of obsidian, it makes so much of a difference that so many enemies which you are about balanced with are kind of trivial, especially obsidian weapons. You go from a gold sword, which has like +8 damage, to an obsidian weapon, which deals +50 damage. It makes so much in the game trivial. And then at that point, because you can just steamroll through so many of the basic enemies, the only things which really challenge you as a party is enemies which either instant kill, like the Minotaurs, which have a chance to kill, or enemies which can stone you, like Medusas, or I guess the Evil Eyes, or things which can completely eradicate you, like the Terminators at the end. Even with the Terminators, like, I think they hit you each for like 1,000 energy when they don't eradicate you. And we had the resistances up, at least for part of that, and we were able to just tank it because we had so many hit points. But well, at least for a little bit. But yeah, I had to cast Implosion on them because they're immune to everything else other than magical damage, I think. So yeah, it's balancing in the game is weird. Some of the dungeons, they're a bit of a pain because of the questions I have in them. They're not unfair, because I feel like if it asks you a question, for the most part, the answer was in the dungeon which the question was posed in. There was some cases where it wasn't. The Temple of Mu had the answer for a question which showed up later on in the, oh boy. It was like in the, ultimate headquarters of the Cult of Mu. I forget what it was called. Was that the Cathedral of Carnage? One of the other dungeons. Anyway, so yeah, you had to sort of like, oh, this was on the wall, write it down, it'll be important later on. And then there was the things with the Grey Wind, Black Wind, where it was like... well, actually, hang on. No, the answers to their dungeons were in the opposing wizard's castle, so that was fine. Just had to go from one to the other, and then back again. What I was thinking of was their marriage days, but that's not required. We learnt the marriage days of the wizards to Anathema, which was, I think, on the 50th and the 60th. That doesn't... I thought that was going to be more important, like we'd need that to be able to get into the basements or into the dungeons in their castles. But no. That's specifically for thrones which are in their castles. If you sit on the throne in their castle on the day of that wizard's wedding, you will get some stat boosts, permanent stat boosts, or some items, I think, or something like that. There's like 4 different thrones. And once you sit on one, I think it advances time a day. So you have to wait another year to be able to do it on the second one. It's like there's a lot of things to do, but you advance so quickly in the game after some of the enemies start dropping huge amounts of experience that, like, you're still trying to do some of the quests, but the rewards are quite trivial by that point. So it's like, oh, yay, I gave this seashell to the mermaid, and I got 250,000 experience, when I'd be getting 1,000,000 experience every time I give an ultimate power orb. And I think you can start dropping those off fairly quickly. Where would the earliest one for those be? Let me check my notes. Dark Warrior Keep? You'd have to get past the jousters. But I believe you can teleport to that dungeon. I actually saw someone... I've been watching a Let's Play, which might have been done by... which might be being done by a person I originally watched play through Might and Magic. Their YouTube channel, they're called Elanaway. I do recommend them. They're currently doing a 3-party playthrough of Might and Magic 3. Let me see. How do you spell that? Because... E-L-A-N-A-R-A-E. Elanaway. He was actually going through the Dark Warrior Keep, and with the jousters, he was leading them to a spot in the dungeon, keeping them just out of combat, and then he'd teleport back to the entrance to the dungeon, and that would allow him to just go past them without having to fight them, which was quite ingenious. So he'll probably do that for a bunch of enemies which don't have ranged attacks in the game. But yeah, I liked it. Overall, I liked Might and Magic 3. I feel it would be much more enjoyable to play in subsequent playthroughs, because you know what you've got to do. I guess that's more just because I'm streaming it, that it sort of becomes a bit, I don't know what to do. I'm looking up guides the whole time to figure out what to do. So yeah, because I want to, I guess, keep things going. That was also just to help me with my memory. I was like, what have I done? Where have I gone? Where do I need to go? Because it feels like there's an entire world with dungeons all over the place. I don't know where they are. I don't know where what I need is. So I kept checking guides to make sure I was heading in the right direction. I wasn't going through like some dungeon which didn't have anything in it. I guess that sounds a bit hollow since I went through every dungeon anyway. But oh well. I think people will understand what I mean. But yeah. I believe Might and Magic 4 and 5, together Worlds of Xeen, I think they're structured better. But they're not as linear? I'm not too sure. I might get to them at some point. I would understand that they're... Because I understand, like, Might and Magic 4 and 5. So, it sort of goes, you play through 4, then you play through 5. But you could get Might and Magic 5 and play through that from the beginning. But I believe the first town in that gives you a lot of experience to buff you up to the point where you'd be able to survive the tougher enemies in 5. Because the idea is kind of, you go from 4, you import your party into 5, and continue on from there. But because you might buy 5 first, it would, you know, give you the experience to continue on with 5 for the get-go. There's a game I've played which has done something like that. What was it? It might have been a D&D game. I can't remember. It might have been Hordes of the Underdark. Yes, from Neverwinter Nights. Because you don't have... Because the idea is that you import your character from Shadow of Undrentide into Hordes of the Underdark. But you don't have to. So when you create a character in Hordes of the Underdark, I believe your character is created at like level 15 or something. Because of the tougher enemies you'll be going up against. Anyway. Will I get to Might and Magic 4 and 5? Maybe. It's possible. I don't know when. Another long RPG? I feel like I'd like to play something else. So it might be a little bit. But, yeah. Anyway, that's been Might and Magic 3. An enjoyable game. I do like it. The visuals are very nice. The music's pretty good. I do recommend playing it with emulated MT32. Just because the sound effects with the base MIDI for Windows is rather grating. It certainly smoothed out some of the sound effects and made it more pleasant. But yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me again next time.